Oh, hi everyone. Thanks for
Oh,
being here
hi.
tonight. We didn't see you there.
Hey.
Um, yeah, you're not gonna believe this, but we had technical difficulties tonight and we ended up starting late. I know. It's so unlike us.
Never happens.
It's
Maybe
fine.
never what?
It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Just a couple of quick announcements. I closed the window for it, so I'm just gonna wing it. That's gonna go fine. It always does. Listen, if you see a heart button down below, give us a follow, get notified when we go live. We play twice a week. We play Songs of Creation, this game on Thursday nights, and we play Artema, our seafaring campaign, DM by Mike, on Saturday nights. Also, if you like RPG related memes, follow us at Mates of Fate on Instagram. It's going great. It's going really great. My memes are on point this week. I think you would really
It's
appreciate
insane.
them. It's
It's insane. I had to turn off
yeah.
notifications for Instagram because it's just constantly buzzing. Like my phone's buzzing so much it's falling off the desk. I'm like, get
I
back here.
I cracked the algorithm. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I figured out Instagram, and now they don't like us. They don't like our stream. They're not interested in what we do on Twitch, but they do like my memes, and that's something.
Yeah.
It's still the validation I never got from my parents.
It's brand awareness.
Speaking of which, if you want like a T-shirt or a button or a sticker or something, go to matesoffate.com
Vanna! Thank
because
you,
we
Vanna.
have merch. But like, you don't have to. It's fine. We didn't buy any. I mean, I did, but the rest of them didn't. So like, if you want to, it's out there. You don't have to. Mike, what do you got?
Oh man, what do I have? So, few things. One, this Sunday. So for anybody in chat, there's quite a few people watching right now, which is crazy. I'm gonna put the link to Discord in here. There you go, Nightbot. Thank you. For anybody who's watching, join our Discord. We do a lot of fun things in there. It's where we keep the games going between games. And on Sunday night, we'll be hosting a Jackbox night for the community. So tune in for that. We'll be streaming that as well. We'll be streaming video of basically us, and then we'll be streaming everyone's audio. I think that's the plan for Sunday.
But all are welcome. You won't be on camera, so if you're feeling shy, you can still come play and hang out. You don't have to like talk if you don't want to talk. You can just play or just chill. It's all good.
That's right. What else do we have? So other things we're doing there. So we'll be hosting community D&D one-shots for anybody in the community that's interested in playing. It's kind of on a first come, first serve basis. If we get too many people to sign up, maybe we'll roll die and select people randomly. But we'll be hosting our first one of those, I believe, in late June. And then Matt and Alicia will be going on a kind of a brief hiatus starting in late June, and we will be running Tomb of Horrors, Tomb of Horrors, 5th edition for about a month, and Ash will be running Lost Mines, right?
Yeah, I'll be running Lost Mines of Phandelver with a couple guests from other like friend streams and a couple other people that you haven't seen before. It'll be very, very cool. Oh, and
Super exciting.
yeah, sometime in May, we're going to have a charity game, which won't be a tabletop game. This will be new for us. We're going to be playing a horror PC game called The Blackout Club. I'm very easily frightened. I don't like horror. So we're going to find a way to tie in my complete fear of being shocked and surprised into a fundraising to benefit charity. Like every time I don't know, scream or pee my pants, maybe you give us $1. I don't know. We're workshopping it. It's going to be fun.
That's right.
You spend so many like the ties of fate, maybe it just makes an air horn go off at random.
We can do that. That sounds awful. I don't want to. I'm very
Sounds like a
easily
nightmare to
startled.
me.
Yeah, that sounds like
Just make it so that it's just Nick is the one holding the button.
Oh my!
We could do that. We could make it like pay $5, play an air horn on stream, watch me jump out of my frickin' skin. Dude.
And also
Sounds
give
like
you
a plan. So the only other thing we had is you might hear some very faint banquet music because I wonder what tonight's session is going to be all about, Matt. But if you like what you hear, check out Syrinscape. So we're not sponsored by them or anything, but we do use them, so we want to plug them. Syrinscape has awesome music, ambiance, and sound effects for your tabletop RPGs. There's basically kind of two components to it. One is the online player, which is what I use to stream the music to everyone else in the group. And then there's also like an offline player that you can use if you're playing your games in person, or even if you're not streaming your games. You don't have to stream it to an audience. You can still just kind of use that offline version and stream it to your friends that you're playing with. So check out Syrinscape. It's awesome.
Awesome. I think that's it. Matt, can we play D&D?
Probably play some D&D.
Hey!
Yeah. All right. So when last we left our adventurers, Malik, you pretty much been sleepy meditating through the entire thing, so that's okay.
Used a lot of energy.
Yeah, just, all them backflips, man. So a couple things. You guys had made the temple, which went off, really well received and everything. You guys also somehow have not been just like, had your throat slit and tossed into the ocean, because that would probably be a dour thing for the whole wedding. But they haven't kicked you out either, strangely enough.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. You did a couple things. You went to kind of try your best to patch things over and talk to some of the sisters here and there and here and there. Overall, they had some questions and were a little wary of you, Spine Crusher, but still, the general consensus seemed to be, that'll teach him. And like
He's learned his lesson.
Yeah, less so that what a disaster he tried to do that, cause a fight at the wedding, then, dumbass should have known better than to pick a fight with a tawny girl. If anything, it seems like most of the drama surrounding this wedding has been surrounding the Duke's decision to abdicate the throne of the Westfold to his brother. And as far as exactly what was on his mind, considering he has quite a few mouths to feed, I'm not really sure what prospects this means for the daughter and everything else. Still, with Zara officiating, the wedding did go off without a hitch, more or less. Yeah. Bravo, very well done. A few other things. One of you finally learned how to use the Lost Axe of Stormhammers really well.
Yeah, we did.
Wonderful sparring lesson that was truly, less about just kind of less of a dick measuring contest than actually, helping each other and trying to make sure that you were becoming as effective and good of a fighter as you could possibly be. So, Vixola seemed to be just about everything you hoped that you are yourself with Reggie. Fierce, yet unaccommodatingly, ruthless in making sure that the lesson gets across. Yeah.
The moral of the story is fight your grandma every day.
Every day.
Merch coming soon.
Good God. So, is there anything else? I feel like there's so much more that I've missed. Oh, that's right. There is something that I missed. One of you decided to go and steal a journal from Shire.
Borrow.
Yeah, clandestinely. Really well, actually, at that. Taking the journal, finding out from Shire as well, the explanation for what it was that, well, at least his side of the story, his claims as to why Bevigda slapped him in the middle of all that there was, Bevigda's ex was someone who was acquiring a number of gambling debts and ended up going into the slave trade, and then somehow ended up, even though Shire and Cure, Bevigda's older brother, tried their best to, prove the guilt of this man, who was clearly not a good fit for her. Ended up having it, Laredo ended up having it pinned on Cure, Tawny, and having him sent into a life of destitution, banished and shamed, shunned by the Tawny family and pariah. To, his name is kind of cursed throughout the Westfold. And now, no one really knows. But Bevigda is clearly not happy to find out that Shire did it supposedly in order to protect her from this guy. So, she need protecting? She can make her own decisions, and she would have realized it for herself in the long run. It was damn stupid of him. All sorts of reasons you might be able to surmise. What Bevigda did ask was for you to bring her the journal so that she could try and determine for herself whether or not there was any truth to it. So, other than that, Trying to recall if there was anything else.
I think you told us we could go ahead and level up, as I recall.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I recall
Nah.
that as well.
Yep. Let's vote.
Yeah, no, that's
Is officiating your first wedding? That's gotta have a lot of XP, right?
Yes.
thing. that
Baby's first wedding.
Already did it.
You already did it. There you go.
Too late. It's done.
You can't stop
No.
us.
That's all right. We can just retro that. That's
What do you
fine.
mean there's a dragon at the wedding?
No,
What?
it's fire. Joking.
Shit.
So,
So what's our goal right now? And where are we?
right now, you're at the wedding reception.
Okay, so the after party, right?
You're at the after party. Yeah.
Which
so
only lasts until 4 a.m. when the temple dissolves.
yeah, who's partying in the temple? Everyone's partying at the
Yeah,
bar.
fair enough.
I mean, some people might go and desecrate the temple, like yeah. Oh yeah, there was one other thing that you did see happen last session, and it didn't involve Malik doing backflips. Sorry, it involved the mother of the groom and the groom kind of exchanging a series of glances during the ceremony that seemed, well, tense, hard to explain, but hard to read, given the roles that you had anyhow. So, now find you guys at the wedding reception. So let's get some wedding reception music first. If you got
All
something.
right.
Some
Can you
Stevie
hear
Wonder.
Can you hear anything right now?
I
Yeah,
hear the
can.
electric slide. We don't have the license for that.
Yeah. Only got what I can work with here.
This is nice banquet music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see what I've got. You proceed. I'll see if I can find something a little better.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? It's a wedding reception. You can see there are some people who are milling about in circles. You can see there is a line and a half for the bar. There is, you can see that there's, well, perception check to see what else you notice among that.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty. Okay. You see, you recall. You might not recall so well, but there was a orcish fellow you met the other night, or actually, yeah, the first day that you came by, Chamsa, who was a bit snooty, perhaps, wearing a red cloak and everything.
Ah, the Vergandali. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you recall him. You can see he's actually speaking currently with the mother of the bride concerning God knows what. But they both seem to be having a snooty conversation about it all.
Do I see Bevigda?
Yeah, you do see Bevigda. Right now, she is off with the other bridesmaids who are
Doing portraits and stuff.
not portraits so much because they don't really
Oil
but
paintings.
they're no, not paintings either, but they are kind of all, it looks like they're having a private moment as sisters and everything, just talking.
Lame. I guess I'll get in line for the bar then. Jeez.
Okay.
Spine Crusher as well.
Okay.
Yep. We're
Okay.
drinking.
All right. Wisdom saves all around.
Already.
That was fast. Spine Crusher, don't forget you have advantage from Blue Pitch Gaming.
12.
Yeah, because I just rolled a nat 1, so...
Right. You
Seven.
might want to save. You can probably save that advantage for something a little bit
Yeah,
more.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with the nat 1.
To be kind as a DM. So with a nat 1 Spine Crusher, you're not waiting in this you're not waiting in this line. No, this is bullshit. People are gonna move. You start. Yeah, you are like the asshole at at TSA. You are not. Like, this line doesn't apply to you. You start with a nat 1. You start pushing past people, working your way up to the front. Make a charisma check.
Oh, Spine Crusher, you're decorum. Oh no.
Yeah, I did.
I'll say this. You can either make an intimidation check or a charisma check. Straight charisma, your choice.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go with intimidation because I'm
Okay.
Spine Crusher, but I do it in like a Spine Crusher way where like I kind of smile at people as I pass them, like
Okay. Yeah.
Nat 20 for a total of 20.
What the fuck?
There's a reason why you felt that lines are bullshit, because you haven't had to wait many in your entire life.
Yeah.
For I don't get it. You just smile at people and they move out of your way.
Yeah. Happy wedding.
They're just like, yes. And so anyways, I was getting a, oh god, yeah, right ahead. All right. Now, like at this point, you kind of come out from, like, rubbing. You've got sand and a couple of leaves. You woke up kind of against this temple that you don't remember being there. You're like, right now the sun is beating down you. You're just like, what the hell?
Oh
Catch up.
shit! Here we go again. So I guess I'm gonna head to the bar with my friends.
Spine Crusher, get us some ale.
Yeah, just grab 4 whatever you're having.
Who do I see behind the bar?
You see Bertram, the same scrawny little whelp who had smacked you in the eye with a towel the other day. So you got right up there to the front, but now seeing him, you're a little intimidated, maybe.
Awkward.
Oh.
Good evening, Bertram.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing as well as you can, everyone. It's a bit of a line. What do you want?
4 of your those. What was it? The strong ale you had.
Yeah, sure.
I think the fire was it the fire ale? Yes. Excellent.
Next, you.
Okay.
It's already on to the next person.
Spine Crusher uses giant man hands to lift up like the 4 mugs and hoists them over his head and just makes his way back through the crowd, sloshing some of the beer on the heads of some of the people in line by accident.
My man. All right. Thank you for having no proper decorum at this fancy event.
It gets
Yep.
things done.
That it does.
Mates, to fate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, at this, you see that the Tawny sisters are starting to come back towards the pavilion. You can also see there's a number of Fergendalis. You can see the sister of the groom, the Fergendali knight, adorned in white and blue, coming back as well. You can see no sign of the bride or groom just yet. But you see there's a number of other dignitaries from all over the continent. There's merchants from Kanya. There are high-ranking scholars from Ingershow. It looks
Are
to
we
be
still stupid rich?
You stupid rich? Yeah, you stupid rich still.
I'm gonna. I don't know how much money fit in a month's pocket, but I'm gonna like go over to the gift table and just like dump a bunch of change essentially on their gift table, possibly a diamond or two. I think.
Absolutely fuck not.
Not the diamond.
Not the diamond.
Now, emeralds or sapphires, knock
Yes.
yourself out.
Yeah. That's, what do you do when you want to gift someone money, large sums of money in this world? There's no paper bills.
You don't write him a check, just an IOU.
Yeah. Or you dump change on their table.
Also, Malik, I forgot to tell you, about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, I gave all my gold from our riches to my kid brother, and then you lent me about 2,000 gold because you weren't here. So, I'll pay you back.
I can't believe you do that to me.
I didn't think you were coming back to this game.
Just stole all my worldly possessions. I have a pair of pants and that money.
Matt was playing Malik, and he said it was okay.
To be clear, the timeline that you came from, money wasn't really a thing.
That's true. Okay, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
That's why you.
Also,
That's why you dump all this
like-
gold on the table.
I guess is where we put all the nice stuff. They like this. They could decorate their house with this. It looks great. Little gold things. I don't know. It's weird.
Sorry, what did you say, Sarah?
No, I was just looking at. I have a lot more money than I remember having.
Nice.
When did
Got
we
more.
get paid?
We also bought a winery, or inherited a winery. So we,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got that going for us.
We're
fill
we're
you.
engaged in world trade, Malik.
Yeah.
A monthly stipend, possibly.
Well, about 650 years from now.
That's true.
Oh shit,
It's a
that's
different
right. We're
timeline.
not. This isn't even the right timeline to own a.
Is the
Wait.
currency that I even dropped like legal currency?
It's got the wrong
this
emperor
timeline?
on it. Yeah.
Mm.
But it's fine. They can just knock it down.
You know what? Intelligence check from Adraxa or Spine Crusher.
All right. Somehow, nat 20 for 20.
That's 20.
3.
The thought crosses. Yeah. The thought crosses your mind. You know that. What would happen if you already gave all your money to Gruck, right? But that was
Cost money.
when you gave, past money, and then
Really?
eventually, when you meet him later, you're hoping that when he's grown, that he'll have turned it into more money. You're about 600 some years into the past. What would happen if that really worked out well? Huh? Cool idea.
But my brother hasn't
It's
been
a
born
risk.
yet.
That's true. Doesn't not necessarily Gruck, but you found somebody that trusted her.
Investments in small business.
We're stupid rich again. Let's do it. Let's buy everything.
It's a risk for one. It's an absolute risk because you don't necessarily know who's going to remember to pay you back 600 some years from now. Someone who lives a long time, maybe, but
What's the steel version of Bitcoin? Or like, what can I invest in?
Doubloons.
What we could do? Do we have a bag of whole? No, shit, that would.
no, it would be Electrum.
The currency no one uses,
Yeah,
but
no
still
one
exists.
uses it. It's like half a gold or silver. What it is.
We'll have to see if we can find a bank around here.
So,
And a bank we know that won't go under.
so Malik, as you put how much money are you putting on this table?
I feel like I had like so much gold, so I'm gonna say like at least 100 gold.
Okay.
You definitely have at least
You
100.
put 100 gold as just like kind of a gift, like not even putting it in a little pouch to be, so that they know what name it is. This is just like just kindness sort of thing, an anonymous donation, if you will.
I changed my mind. I want to take it out of my sock. So
You put your sock coin.
Ew.
You've been walking this entire time. Can't be comfortable. All right, so
Around the bank rates.
you drop 100 gold. At this point, that orc who had come by, and I'll drop his image into the chat as well, so that way
Oh,
we
join
can-
us on Discord if you want to see.
Oh yeah. So those of you who are online, because I like to use a bunch of pictures and images and stuff that I don't know. I didn't draw them because I'm not that good. I like to drop them in our Discord, which I believe we have a link somewhere in the chat. If I can find it.
I will read. Oh, somebody already did. There we go.
Thank you. Give me just a moment. I'll try to find them.
That gold should buy us some goodwill, to maybe smooth out all the wrinkles of Spine Crusher's behavior in the past 3 days. That's my hope. Good thinking.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just trying to grab this image.
I liked your wedding ceremony, Zara. I noticed you left out the blood ritual. That was a little disappointing.
I've never done a wedding ceremony before.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very simple thing. They just, share in the combined blood of their enemies and just,
Would they have to kill someone first, or is it metaphorical blood?
No,
So
it's a slain enemy. I guess that's not on you if they forgot to vanquish an enemy before the ceremony started. It's not wholly consumed too. You also have to let some of it ceremonially dribble down your wedding garments. I love weddings, just the traditions,
So, this guy, if
This-
you look in the Discord,
this fucking
effing
guy.
this fucking guy, comes back around. Well, hello there. I couldn't help but notice your generosity. It was very, very kind of you, especially to do so in a manner that, just came from truly an unexpected place. Is that how you've been keeping your money safe?
That's not for you, you know.
Keep it
That is
all over.
that's for the newlyweds. You can't have that.
No, of course, no. But I just was. I've heard tale of people keeping coin in bedrolls, and don't you? You can stop. There's certainly.
I feel bad, you know, they probably had a plate set aside for one of their family members. I stole it. Now here I am. I was like, I gotta get him a good wedding gift. So, you know, here I am.
Well, it's quite generous. But what I'm concerned about is, well, the indiscretion with which you seem to be handling your coin so
I'm
openly.
gonna flip him 1 gold coin and like, just please leave.
Could I offer my service?
Another gold coin, sir. I'm playing finish. Keep the gold though, that's fine. I'm rich.
And if you'd like to continue to be so, or to be even more fabulously wealthy, I'd be most happy to help facilitate that. I run an enterprise in Fergendal that helps to maintain and improve the positions of many wealthy clients. Yeah,
Not anything weird, is it?
In Fergendal. I see what you're saying.
He just kind of pulls out a card. It looks blank, and as he hands it to you, do you take it?
Can I read it?
It looks to be a blank card.
Oh, alright. Yes, sir, I will keep your information in my Rolodex.
Okay. As you take the card, you see his name kind of appear onto it in this sort of almost looks like a glowing script that just emblazons itself upon it as you take it and just hold it up against the sunlight.
That's a very
Curious.
interesting trick for coming from a holy man that doesn't use magic. What's your game?
I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Not using magic. You assume so very much about people of Fergendal that we're quite so uniform in our faith. If you'll excuse me. He goes and walks off. Calgary, come here. It's been years. And he goes to this
I hate
bald
that
man.
guy. I don't know why. I just hate that guy so much.
He's somewhat pretentious, isn't he?
He's the worst. All
Don't know
Fergendal
why
are the
he didn't
worst.
leave.
No offense.
Do you want me to punch him?
No.
Gravendor kind of, at this point, Gravendor claps his paw on your shoulder. I think that it's a little early for punching
Yeah.
anyone. What you think?
We gotta wait till at least 2 a.m.
At least then we have an excuse, right?
I have to tell you, I'm quite hurt.
Oh.
You went all the way up to that bar for only 4 drinks. You forgot about me, and that hurts more than you can know.
That was hurtful, Spine Crusher. Why did you not remember our friend Gravendor?
Oh, I guess brain's a little foggy, I suppose. Here, you can have mine. I offer him, like, my half-drank beer.
That's quite all right. He conjures up his own flask again. And then, as he holds it, he's like, he looks at yours, and then he like, kind of like goes up to the bar and hands it to Bertram. Bertram holds it under the tap. Make a perception check.
Just me? Who?
Yeah. Well, anyone who's watching this.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can I'm gonna yell,
By this dude.
full here for Gravendor.
25.
Oh god, yeah. All right, with the 25, you notice kind of like the subtlest little. It looks almost like Gravendor is kind of like watching the, ale being filled up. And just like a little twist of the finger, and you can swear you see that flagon get bigger under the tap. The Bertram's just kind of like feeling it. Come on! Hands him this like Wendy's big gulp cup.
Now, you just have to learn how to figure out how to make that bigger on the inside.
Nice. All right.
We got bags of holding, and we
That's
got
not a
it.
bad idea. I
Mug of holding.
haven't thought of doing. Usually with bags of holding, it's the stitching and certain patterns, but I haven't thought of that for liquids. That would be dangerous. You can cast Revivify, yes?
Yes.
to
Yeah,
it
yes,
because I
I will.
might need it with what damage I'll do to my liver tonight.
Oh, good.
So that pretentious prick did bring up a good point, my friends. I don't want to do it in Fergendal, but what if we took the money we have and let it grow, and then if we survive to come back to the time that we came from, maybe it would have grown into like a money tree.
Are you talking about like investing?
Yes, and we could
Bring in the
harvest the
knowledge.
money from the money tree, and then our ancestors.
We gotta invest in something good though.
Have you guys heard of compound interest?
If not, does that have to do with manure and like other composting soils?
I was honestly hoping you could describe it. I'm from ancient times. I have no idea. There wasn't even really banks.
Gravender is kind of like looking around, bewildered by the conversation you're having, and like he's got a few questions on his mind that.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to exclude you. Do you have financial advice for us? We're not stupid, but we can be kind of stupid.
I myself have money with Chamsari. You could not do wrong with a Fergendali banker.
Oh,
Whatever
but can't you
prejudices
though?
right.
I mean, can't you though?
They're notoriously excellent with money. They are.
Yeah,
I
but
trust that from the Higger firm. Yes.
yes, but it's blood
Amongst-
money. I mean, it's. What are you funding with that money in Fergendal?
What blood have they spilled?
It's the blood they will spill. Just wait.
It's a rather.
Ominous.
What? I'm sorry. I'm not sure what it is you mean. Is there something you know that I don't? I mean,
Well, I mean, it's a few hundred years out, but still, I don't want to make it any stronger now.
a few hundred. Oh. Oh, goodness, you sound like someone I know.
You do not believe in divination? You do not believe this is possible to know what is coming? What the
Oh
ti-
no, I know that you can, but I also know that something so far is a few hundred years out without certain techniques that, quite frankly, are infeasible at this time. You're not going to be able to see quite so far.
Oh, you don't see it. You live it. We've been there.
There's this professor at the Tower of Bone. He's a young fellow, but he's got lots of. His take on it, and it's something I respect, is that the best way to look into the far future is by understanding the past. And Fergendal, by and large, has been remarkably peaceful. Now there is this, of course, this new creed of zealots worshipping some Keshto.
Krustak, there it is. So it has come up. Okay.
I mean, it's a
It's a.
faction of zealots. I
Nope.
don't think that there's much to worry. Now, there's some integration happening among some of the knights and noble families. That is true. Just over there, you have the sister of the groom is one such, not devotee, but she is taken an oath.
Yes, I see her garb. I see that there's many knights on that side.
You travel in the company of a Fergendali.
That's
that-
different.
In what way?
His eyes have been opened, and I do not mean to speak for your spine crusher, but his eyes have been opened, and he no longer follows.
I'm not judge. I only say that I've not been wronged, and I do not see any immediate evidence as to what wrong you have experienced that would lead you to such prejudices against Fergendal.
Their god is no god. He is a demon. The money you've invested with them is blood money that will go on to fund wars, to kill magic users, to kill soldiers like me across the lands.
Like me, a veil has been pulled over your eyes.
I'm not so sure of that just yet. I just perhaps think that we have not seen the same things. So it's probably one of the most confrontational and unexpectedly unpleasant conversations I've had at the beginning of a wedding reception. So if you pardon me, I have people to speak to.
You want to dance later?
You bet your ass.
Okay, great. I'm
They're
good
really
with
just
people.
going for this shit now.
What's that?
I think this could have repercussions later.
I don't know, I just get so mad. Like, what if this is the seed we're supposed to be planting now? Like, what if we can just stop people from buying into Krustak's bullshit now, and it doesn't just
Wanna, like,
take hold of the whole
burn-
nation?
You gotta be smart about it, though. How long are we planning on staying here?
Till we get the rock fixed, I guess. How long does it take to fix a magic keystone of time? At least a couple hours.
So,
Need to find Bavigda.
at this point, she and the others have kind of dispersed a bit among the crowd at the reception. You can see that Bavigda is currently picking an hors d'oeuvre off of a little cocktail platter as one of the servants walks by. With it. Kind of inspects it for a bit. Smells it. Stuffs it in her pocket.
You eat it.
She looks at you.
You eat it.
Spinecrusher giving advice on how to behave at a wedding.
She
If
kind
you
of
don't want to eat it, I'll eat it for you.
oh my god, take it! She throws it at you.
Can I try to catch it in my mouth?
Big dexterity check. All right, yeah.
Dexterity check. All right.
And you
that
still
would
have your
be-
advantage. Oh, did you
I
already
do.
Or did you burn it?
I didn't burn it, but that was a 12 on dexterity.
Back. Hits you with the cheek as you like bad hibachi chef. Like
Yeah.
the shrimp just hit you right.
Is there
It doesn't
anything
go down
more
your
humiliating? Is there anything more humiliating than missing that shrimp? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's so dehumanizing, and there's nothing you can do.
When you miss the shrimp and they immediately quick follow up with a second and then
Try-
a third that goes right down. your
Try
titty.
again, try again. No, I've ruined this top, and I want to die. Please no.
There's always the girls that do this every single time. Every time. You
I
have
was
to.
there. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Hibachi check.
free shrimp, but
Yeah.
Whoops.
Right. So
Catching it.
like she got a Ziploc in her bra. What the hell?
I brought my big purse.
Bag
Okay,
of holding. All right, bra holding.
Bavigda.
Sorry. She kind of at this like smacking you in the face with it. She kind of. You're supposed to eat it.
Good shot.
I pick it up off the ground and eat it.
That's good. Don't waste it.
There's
Or
bits
didn't
of
stand.
yeah. Crunchy.
Dive one of your chest shrimp.
She kind of comes over and laughs a bit. And just,
Can I get one of those bosom prawns?
peck prawns, yeah.
I have a wedding gift for you.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
It's
congratulations.
not typical that the sister of the bride gets something.
Well, you know, it's such a big day for your whole family, and I don't like any of them except you and the kid with the tattoos, so, you know. I mean, no offense, they seem great. Let me just try and discreetly slip her this diary I stole.
Sleight
How
of
big
hand.
is the diary?
Sleight of
Yellow
hand.
pages.
Of course, Adrax is gonna be amazing at this. Oh, 22!
You hand it off, not even breaking eye contact with her, and she doesn't with you, as kind of expecting. Thank you very much. It's a very kind gift.
Sure.
Now, you said you had a question for me. You needed help on a certain matter.
I do. Listen, every time we try and explain this story, people don't believe us or they just get mad. But can you just try and come along on a ride with me for a minute and just trust that what I'm saying is true? Just give me the benefit of the doubt for just like a minute, okay?
I said I'd help you in some way, so fine. I'll hear you out, anyways.
Thank you. What we have in our possession Is anybody listening around, or is there enough like chaos that'll kind of muffle this
Make a-
conversation?
Perception check.
Nat 20 for 26.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes, there are people listening, and some of them are kind of like still intrigued as far as like the display that just went on with Spine Crusher, and they're paying attention. Some of them in a less interested way than others. You also note the youngest tawny girl, kind of facing the back of her chair, kind of straddling it and everything, like looking.
We have a trinket from our travels that unfortunately is broke from our adventuring. And I'd really like to get your help maybe taking a look and see if it can be repaired. Would you be willing to do that?
I suppose I haven't really completed my studies at the Prick Palace yet, but I wouldn't mind taking a look.
You know, you're the
suppose.
greatest mind of like several generations, right? I don't need someone from the palace. We just need you.
Not sure we've ever met, because I'm not sure I've ever been told that.
Trust me.
It'll all start making a lot more sense.
I'm gonna give her 100 gold.
Oh. That's very kind. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Why does he keep giving people money?
He doesn't understand what it is.
It's been spiked too many times. Just fix it.
Right. This is 100 people's hard days in the sun working.
Yeah, he comes from a place without currency. He doesn't understand the exchange rate, so, just...
Okay.
Just say you have no idea how much this means to us. Please try to fix it.
Okay.
It's a very important trinket to us. Can we come find you in the morning?
We could. Sure. Yeah. We'll be here.
Just somewhere a little more private.
Sure. We're here, or there's the boat. Either one.
We'll find you in the morning.
Right.
Enjoy
Well,
your in light reading.
Also, I'm sorry. What was your name again? She looks at you, Spine Crusher.
Or Carl Theriodega, but you can call me Spine Crusher.
Mr. Therian Dega, I was detecting kind of an unusual smell off of that shrimp. I was worried that at any rate, I hope that you're feeling well later.
Oh dear. I am a strong man. I will be fine. Thank you.
Very good.
Spine Crusher is going to try to make his way into like a restroom.
Okay.
We don't have to roleplay this out, but Spine Crusher tries to get rid of that shrimp pretty quick.
Abort mission.
Surprisingly enough, they didn't bring out like a porta-john from the ship. So
Well, I go to the beach then.
you're on the beach.
Oh shit!
I mean, to the water. To the water is what I mean.
You go to the water?
Yes.
He said he didn't want to role play it. Come on.
Okay.
You know what I do. Don't make me roll for it.
Fun story. I went to a beach wedding one time, and all the pictures were ruined by a fat guy in a Speedo with a metal detector.
Is that,
Really?
is that true?
Yeah.
That was me.
He's like looking like that old guy. Just like, oh, look at that. Your wedding. And the bride and groom are just like eyes on each other, eyes on each other. The photographer kept on trying to go to the left side, and then he'd start walking, and then just fucking went to the right side. He's just like metal. He's like,
It's such like a Zach
Did he end up-
Galifianakis thing.
Did he end up finding her wedding ring?
no, she's still married. It's on her finger. It's okay. So happy. Yeah.
You
All right, yeah.
Drop it in the sand.
So yeah, Spine Crusher. The good thing is the wedding part is over, and you kind of go off to try and get rid of the shrimp and make a.
Return it to its natural environment.
I'm not going to even make you roll. We'll just say, for the sake of it, the shrimp comes up.
The shrimp's gone.
Yeah.
So long.
Okay.
Back to the ocean. Back to your home.
it opens at the close.
It swims away.
Dead half-cooked shit floating away.
This is the quality role playing that all 45 of our viewers came.
Love you guys.
Welcome to Mates of Fate, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
We puke shrimp. Ceviche. So, God damn it.
My name's Spine Crusher. Welcome to Jackass.
Oh. Yeah, Adraxa, you know Bavigda kind of goes off to the tree line where she kind of sits down for a bit on a large, kind of a flat bit of stone and starts reading the book when she's sure that she's more or less out of sight. You notice her, though. So, at this point, you see Beatrick, the tattooed young girl, come up. So, it was really, really incredible this morning. I mean, it woke up everyone else, but I was already out there, just when you fought the other woman from Flohelg.
Oh yeah, no, she's family. That was not an antagonistic thing. That was just a friendly spar between clans.
No, I know, but I mean, I've trained with Bolvea a little bit, but she never goes that hard on me. It's amazing.
I've got a few more years under my belt than you do, kid, but thank you. What's your weapon of choice?
Sword.
Long sword or short sword?
Too
Dual
short.
wield. Very. I can see that. You kind of have like the gait. You kind of have like the. See, I'm built like a brick house, So I all my force comes right from the middle. I like it though. I bet you're fast.
Yeah, I try to be. I have to be. I mean, that's the thing. Bolvea, she always yells at me saying, a shield. But, I say, I don't have to worry about blocking if I'm able to get out of the way fast enough.
The best offense is this. Nope.
Not to mention,
nope.
yeah, people aren't going to run into a sword that's pointing at them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The best shield is a fucking punch to the face. That's what my grandma told me. Yeah. Shields are for cowards, by the way, so.
Well, not her. She's no coward. You probably have fun sparring her. You guys might be a good match.
Who is this person?
She's here, Bolvea. She's the one. Where is she? Over there. And then I'll drop this picture in the chat too, so that we can have it.
More character art for Discord.
Yeah, no, you guys saw this one as well. So hold on.
It's a lot of NPCs. We're doing our best.
A lot. There's like 9 daughters, all redheaded girls in the same damn family. So you see Bolvea Tawny kind of off to the side.
Oh yeah, I did like her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd fight your sister, sure, for sure.
So, if you ever have a chance to go back to Eagershill and see our manor, it's pretty awesome. There's skulls on each of the corners of the roof. It was a hydra, and there's a lot of corners to the roof. She put every single one of those skulls on there. People still talk about it. Yeah.
Did she want to go adventuring?
Yeah.
I mean, she always is. Yeah, she's. Maybe. I don't know. You could talk to her, but.
Adraxa kind of like unconsciously fingers her bone and skull trophy around her neck and just like denotes that there's nothing as big as a hydra, and she just kind of looks forlorn for a moment.
Oh.
So you're following in your older sister's footsteps?
No, like we said the other day, make my own footsteps. But I still am learning a lot from her. I mean, she's cheesy. She's kind of my hero. I've got a lot of sisters, and Vivigda is always off in a book. You can't get her to talk, you know. And then you've met my other sisters. They
Useless.
can do their own thing, but but no, I mean, I think, my God, they're a pain in the ass to clean up after every time they get in a fight.
Well, they're animals for one thing. They're
Not
literally
to mention-
animals.
Yeah. Do you know what it's like trying to clean the drain on the tub? It's disgusting. Ugh. And then, well, I don't know. My little sister, Nisa's great, but she's nosy.
Yeah, I see that.
You guys really go on adventures?
Not by choice. Yeah, for the past
Not by
few
choice,
years.
but
Yeah.
What kind of adventures have you been on?
Sometimes fate calls, you know? We've been to Higuriso. We fought a Medusa there. It
What's a
turned my
Medusa?
best. A Medusa is a serpent woman, and if you meet her gaze, she turns you to stone. And she turned my best friend to stone. He weighed 800 pounds. I had to strap him to my back until we found a cure for him. And the cure was actually a very talented mage, believe it or not, named Vivigda. So, wait a minute. How old are you guys?
I'm not that old.
Oh,
What?
jeez, that Medusa's probably alive right now. God damn it. Anyway, all kinds of cool adventures.
Okay. Well, I'm 15. Bevigda is. I've never heard anyone say that she's, a great mage. She's learning a lot, sure, but
Yeah.
she's got talent, I think, but she doesn't really believe in herself. So,
She will. Hey, do you know what a Tarask is?
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Bovea says they're made up, but I don't know.
They are not. Imagine if there was a beast the size of a city and could just consume anything it looked at. Now imagine you could shrink it down into the size of a pet. Wouldn't that be the coolest thing ever?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Just keep that one in
But-
your back pocket. It's a cool idea. Just
It
think
would be
about
cool until you have to feed it, though.
it. That's not my problem. You're 15, right? You want a drink?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
At this point, Spinecrusher's
Really?
walking by, and he just like, as he's walking by, he's like, jokingly, "Don't listen to her, girl. She's gonna get you into trouble."
She's been an adult for 3 years.
Kind of like leans back, like against the table. Like, I can take it. I'm fine. I've had drinks before.
She's had drinks before. She's an adult.
I'll get them.
Great.
Same deal. Make my way up to the bar, grab a few fire ales,
Okay.
a few more.
Fire ale.
Strongest stuff.
Can I take a look at this business card that the guy passed me?
Yeah.
What all is the info on it? Like just his name, or is there extra? Is there an address, or address is a thing?
I mean, no, you do find a bit more information about it. So what you see is, oh wait, you can't read common. You can speak.
One person
None
that
of us
can.
can.
Confidence
So you,
fine.
you give
No.
you a card that just has like what looks like scribbles. You're like, I don't fucking know.
So can I ask you this? Like, I have an ability called Tongue of the Sun and the Moon, and it says I understand all spoken languages. Does that go into writing as well?
Someone reads it out loud for you, then yes. But
Yeah,
I don't
I'm gonna
understand
tap on the nearest bystander and say, "Hey, read this."
what.
It's that guy.
Forgot to bring his reading glasses because he won't admit that he's losing moms.
No, you see this sort of androgynous-looking dwarf who kind of looks at that. Yeah, it says Champs's consultancy, Anson. I'm sorry, Angorn. Horrible handwriting on that. That's in. Looks like it's in the city of Angorn in Ferganol.
Is there a company name possibly on there, or is it just like Angorn Consulting?
Oh, now Angorn is the city, and then Champsa is the name of the bloke. Champsa gave you this. It's a pretentious twat over there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
Thick business card though, right?
It's pretty
I
cool.
mean,
It's pretty cool.
it's nice enough. I mean, you know, the font is okay.
Is that papyrus? Ugh, cliche.
What can you tell me about that guy?
That guy? I mean, most people can't stand the prick, honestly. Carries himself like he's, you know, wipes his ass with silk, but look, he grew up same as just about anyone here, just a bit of a, you know, street rat turned, well, aspiring, you know, caterer to the wealthy and nobles. Some people try to leech their way upwards and find some success in the matter, but I don't know. Ask me. I always thought he was a pretentious twat.
I like you. This person is
thanks.
correct.
Thank you. This person. I've never been called this person before, but I like you too, this person.
Is it true that he can make us even richer?
I don't know. A bit of luck at cards can make you a bit richer.
I'm gonna snatch the card back out of his hands and say, "Beat it then."
Your
But
manners
thank you
are
for reading that.
your manners are all over the place. Like you run hot and cold on everybody, man.
I'm a monk, and I've been inside of a feather house for like 7 months or whatever.
I thought that was supposed to chill you out. You just came out like a firecracker, man.
Have you ever been with Darlington for that long?
No, that's why we don't sleep in the feather house. We sleep out here.
I've got a picture of the dwarf if you'd like to see.
Yes, please.
My blood pressure is so high from salt pork. My face is always red.
I know this is mean, but what if we just kicked Arlington out and left him here in 1999?
No, that man is a treasure. Spinecrusher walks up with the fire hills.
You have
We
no
must
idea.
protect him at all costs.
Okay, wait. Also, no, knowing him, we're protecting the world by keeping him in that feather house.
You're probably right.
We can't let him lose the past and then go forward.
Spinecrusher, sleight of hand.
Me? Spinecrusher?
Yeah.
What'd I do? I don't even know what I did. 13, so 19.
Okay. Lucky. Lucky. Okay. Yeah, you hand
What?
you hand the ale to everyone, including Beatrix, who takes it. Cool.
Oh, because she's 15.
Oh,
Okay.
at first, oh yeah, make a insight check. I'll say anyone who notices her taking a sip.
23.
You're 15, right?
Yeah.
She this is clearly her first ale. She kind of like, for a moment, after she takes a sip, she has this like kind of like shocked, almost reviled look about her that she just kind of like looks down at the ale like, this is what it tastes like, and then like kind of looks up and plays it coolly.
There you
Not what they all
go.
taste like. Only the good ones.
May your face be the last things your enemy ever see. Hey,
Let's drink to that. Cheers. Cheers.
Everyone's first drink tasted.
Oh. So, yeah, this is cool.
Now you wait 30 minutes.
What about you? What's your story?
It's kind of complicated. I mean, I guess it's not really that complicated. I lost my home, and then I found these weirdos, and now we go on adventures and stuff. I mean, they saved my life. I saved their life. Probably like 10 times as much, but you know.
it's an honor to be your weirdo.
That could have been our. We could have just been the weirdos.
And I am apparently the newest one. I do not know much about these people, and they don't know much about me. But they have kept me alive, and I have kept them alive. I consider them friends now.
consider you a friend as well.
Cheers
Cheers.
Cheers.
to the mates of fate.
I like the sound of that. That's catchier
Cool
than the
name.
weirdos, you know. I mean,
Yeah. You'll have a lot harder time getting people to want to join your adventure group with a name like the Weirdos.
yes,
Yeah.
garage band maybe, but
We're not just murder hobos. The murder hobos.
that's
No.
we don't talk about those days. We put those days behind us.
So at this point, she kind of gets like this look in her eyes, like her eyes go wide and everything. She hides the beer behind her back for just a moment. Okay, and then like kind of like turns around so her back is kind of facing, where she was. Who's got the highest percent? Zara, you noticed that she kind of saw her father's eyes for just a moment, and then is now kind of standing with her back to him, still facing the group and everything. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but this isn't my first drink. I mean, this is my first drink. Oh God,
Wait a minute.
don't let him see me.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're human, right?
Yeah,
Alright, so we're a Goliath, a tiefling, an orc, and an elf. What's an adult in human years? Have I made a mistake here? I just assumed you were like me and you became an adult at 12 and then you could fight and die for your country. Is this not the case?
Wolf.
Yes.
No, that's no.
Oh God, when will you come of age?
A couple more years.
I will drink it quickly before we all get in trouble then, alright? Jeez.
I thought you knew that, Adraxa.
No! I don't know all these...
Or just dump it on the ground if you don't want to drink it. No one gives a shit.
No, don't
Just
waste
stop
it. You
drinking
have
and
to
put it
drink
down.
it. Don't waste it. It's perfect for good ale.
I smack it out of her hand.
God, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
The
wouldn't
cup goes
drink it.
flying, little bits of like spittle and everything, just kind of like thrown in a line.
This
Some of
was
the
an
people-
innocent mistake. I mean, I don't know the exchange rate for every race of every amount of years. I just know mine. And I know, like, Malik's probably old. What are you, like, 600 and you're, like, 16? I don't know.
I heard that like if you don't have a full stomach, it's better. I know. She just grabs one of the shrimp off the platter.
No,
Oh, not the shrimp. Oh, no.
Oh god.
Who are you sharing a bed with? I hope it's the triplets.
Yeah, we're all in the same room.
Great.
Oh yeah.
They'll take care of you.
What?
Hmm?
What do you mean take care of me?
All right, kid. Listen, this is
That's
a
shrimp.
really nice talk. Don't forget, if anyone asks who gave you the ale, it was the Weirdos, the adventuring party known as the Weirdos. We're gonna go dancing. You take care.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Am I gonna die?
No. I mean, eventually. Not tonight, probably.
Oh.
Tomorrow, though, maybe.
What?
Can I stop? Can I preventively cast Lesser Restoration? Like, I know
No.
she's gonna get food poisoning and she's gonna be hungover. Do I have to wait till she's fucked up, or can I just neutralize that shit while it's in her stomach?
It hasn't really taken effect yet, so if someone has like,
Yeah.
as far as you know, you'd be casting it on someone who's in perfect health. So
Well,
maybe wait until someone has to hold right hair back.
We can check back
Well-
later.
yeah.
Okay. So at this point, Adraxa, you are approached by Vivigda at this point.
Did we learn
she-
anything?
Holds up with his story unless he went through the trouble of writing down all of that as some kind of a pretense years ago. Kind of had to cast a spell to find out whether or not it was something he just wrote down all at once just recently in order to come up to me and try and pass off that really self-deprecating story that puts him in a bad light. But men are idiots, so... But no, he's telling the truth.
That was my inclination to believe, yeah.
I owe him an apology. I really don't want to, though. God. Especially because it was so fucking stupid. My brother would probably be here right now. And I would have had enough sense to not go through with anything like that. I wasn't thinking marriage. I don't know, it's just... God, he was an idiot.
I don't understand these things, but Sarah, you know these things, right? You can guide her, I'm sure.
Apologize?
I don't understand relationships. What's the right thing to do?
If you gotta full send it one way or the other. You gotta bottle it up forever, or you gotta be honest now and talk about your feelings.
That checks out.
Bottling up forever does sound pretty nice.
Yeah, but it gets harder.
So harder over time, or really hard all at once, and then not as bad later. Oh.
Yep.
Hey, rich boy, can I borrow one of those coins?
I'm gonna toss her like 5 coins.
I just needed the one. Fucking like 4 coins just scattered to the ground. At this, you can
This
see
is why I
like, some
took all your money. You're not good.
some of the little kids. Oh shit! They grab the coins. Coins! I got coins.
Party favors.
Mom, what does the yellow one mean? Holy shit! Yeah. Yeah. She kind of takes it. All right.
Are you really gonna leave this up to random chance?
Yeah. Better guide than most. So I bottle it up forever if it's tails. And if it's heads, then I'll go and talk to him. Tails it is. All right. Bottle up forever.
That looks cocked to me.
You should flip it again.
Oh, are you saying best out of 3?
Best out of 3.
Well, that's heads. Fair enough. One more. Fuck. Heads.
I think sometimes you just have to listen to fate.
You know, I also think sometimes you have to listen to fate the first time before it has time to do a bunch of stupid thinking about something. Oh, for sakes. Where is he? Have you seen Shire? The fellow with the beard, tall, broad shoulders.
I think I saw him that way.
Right. Thank you. Takes a few steps and then... What the hell do you say? Forget it. I'll figure it out. Let fate just kind of spill out.
You either say I'm sorry, or I forgive you.
Or do you want to screw?
What the
There's a third option, yes.
Wow, you guys are really polarizing.
Again, I do not understand relationships. This is just my understanding of how they work. So, one of those 3 would suit you. Maybe do all 3. I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe just try to have a normal conversation first.
So, that's a half-orc apology. Got it.
No, a half-orc apology is letting them live.
Fair enough. Well, maybe it's the other half of you then.
That part's revenge.
She kind of giggles a bit and walks off.
Oh
So-
man, I set her up with her future life mate. Now she's not gonna fix my magic rock because she's gonna be like, "Oh, I like you. Now let's get married." And she's not gonna fix my stone.
No, wait, they're both nerds.
That's true.
It might still work. This might be, the stone might be the perfect bonding activity for them.
I hope so. I don't understand this stuff at all.
So, at this point, you can see there is a man with a relatively darker complexion, wearing like a turban, finely groomed goatee, and he walks up to a platform and kind of raises his hands in the air. Zara, you recognize this as the man you saw the other night.
Yeah.
engage in a tryst. As he raises his arms up in the air for a moment, there is, like, almost seems to be plucking, shades out and shapes out from the air itself and taking the form of these sort of spectral figures that begin to tune a variety of instruments. It sounds like, horns and violins, a cello, a lute, a guitar, an array of flutes, and even a harp in the mix. You see him as he's holding this pulls this baton out from his jacket pocket and begins to guide this spectral orchestra surrounding him. He begins to play a bit of music. At this, you see members of the wedding begin to dance with the partner room. At this, Gravendor comes up to you, Adraxa, and we'll say that Bolvea comes up to you, Spine Crusher. At this point, I said I was going to ask you some questions. Let's start with whether or not that was you that bought my sister a drink. That's where we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out tonight. We're so glad you're here. If this is your first time here, give us a follow. Get notified when we go live. We play twice a week. Our friends that are sticking with us, we will be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to do something we don't normally do. I'm going to play a 1-minute ad break, so please just stick through that. I don't care if you watch it or not, but I'm going to go and play it anyway, and then we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. See you soon. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. This is your first time here. Thank you for giving us a follow. We play twice a week. We play Thursday nights and Saturday nights. Also, come join us in our Discord if you want to hang out with the nicest, funniest community of fellow like tabletop role players, gamer enthusiasts, and just like cool geeks. We're playing Jackbox Sunday night. So join us in the Discord and you can come play with us. Yay.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Bunch of happy assholes. All right, let's get back to it. Some D&D. So, the figure that Zara had seen the other night engaged in tryst while talking about some sort of mysterious plot or other or whatever with another figure, unknown, is currently conducting an orchestra or something that seems to be playing a kind of sweet-sounding ballad of sorts. At this point, Gravendor has grabbed Gravendor, the tiger-like tabaxi, and the lovely kind of like gold embroidered red velvet blazer jacket thing, whatever it is kind of taken you and started leading you around. Just really, actually dexterity saving throw for me. Draxa.
He's that good of a dancer.
I love when you punish us for participating in roleplay. That is a 6.
You try to keep up.
Oh god,
It's okay. He catches you.
I am
I've got
dizzy. That is.
As you should be. Good. I'll try to slow down.
Or don't. I'll have a few more drinks and I'll try and keep up. I love dancing.
You're quite good at it.
I know.
So, on the other side of the dance floor, kind of not necessarily focused so much on, I'll put it this way, you don't get the feeling that Bolvea has grabbed you and is trying to, dance so much as hold you so that you can't get away. She asks you, with a pointed, glare, were you the one that gave my sister the drink?
Olvea is the older sister, right?
Yeah,
Define gave. Right. What are words? What are words at a wedding? Am I right?
She actually laughs a bit at that. You don't seem to think of yourself as funny, but I think you are. That being said, give to have something and then to let someone else have that thing that you had. For example, I've got this fist here. And if you don't tell me right away, I'm going to give it to you in a way that you won't like. You understand me?
Well, you see...
Shh, twirl me around. Performance check.
I don't really try at this, so...
With disadvantage then.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be a 10.
Okay. Anyone watching probably see your heart's not in it, but nobody really cares. Everyone is kind of spellbound by the fancy footwork this Tabaxi is doing. Holy shit. Circles around you.
The thing is, we thought your sister was older than she is, or that she had... that her age was the equivalent of being older in some cultures. We apologize, we didn't want to get her drunk or anything. It was just a misunderstanding.
You gave her the drink?
I physically handed her the drink, yes. Was it my idea? No.
She went along with it.
Well, she is a person. She has capability to make her own choices.
Kind of like leans in close and all that. Their chin kind of goes up just by your ear. Talk to my sister again. I'm going to spill your guts in the sand on this beach when you are out at night. Do you understand me?
I did. What? This is intense. I
Now-
thought you wanted to dance.
Now dip me.
Don't.
Another performance check.
Okay.
Or strength
Uh,
check if you want to. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
She just gracefully, does a thing with her hand. If there was a rose nearby, she would have picked it up with her teeth. Flawless. Well done. Yeah. At that, not to be outdone, Gravendor sees this and shit. He tries. You're not expecting it as he dips you. He rolled a 10, so you.
Oh, my back!
Take a bit.
Ah! Actually, I think you cracked it. That's not bad. Nice. Okay.
You pick it back up.
You make me feel so light on my feet. Like
You're
I am
standing
young
upright?
again.
You're standing. That's my tail.
It's fine.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. Oh.
That's your. Oh, okay, I understand.
He kind of picks it up and it looks a little flatter.
Perhaps you should
okay.
let me lead. I feel like I'm kind of a gifted dancer. You should let me.
Persuasion check.
Can I roll for intimidation? That's a 10 for persuasion.
Yeah, you can do intimidating
Yeah,
first.
I mean, like, I think I'm just gonna roll intimidation.
Yeah.
I think you should let me lead. Oh no, that's worse. That's an 8.
I
have something on my throat.
It's okay. It's quite fun. Actually, I do recall one of your companions did say she was going to offer me a dance or save one from me.
You can try, man. I think she's got a girlfriend, but you can ask.
Oh, is it not the first time this cat has climbed up the wrong tree? Well,
I don't speak for her. We don't even understand what her deal is. I'm just saying, don't get disappointed.
I'm not disappointed. The trick to not being disappointed is to have very little expectations and be pleased with where life takes you.
That's very wise.
I don't know. As many mistakes as I've made, it's probably still very foolish of me. Just the same, Miss... Sorry.
Stormhammers.
Stormhammers. It was absolutely delightful.
I'm gonna get
I
another.
think. Yep. Then he kind of walks off. Is kind of looking for you. Zara, what are you and Malik doing in the meantime as this is all going on?
I'm gonna say to Zara, I think that girl just said she was going to fist Spine Crusher.
Spine Crusher's making eyes with the rest of the party, like, help me.
No, I want to see. No, he gets himself into his own messes, and it's funny to watch him get himself out of them.
Yeah, I don't want to see that show later. You want to dance?
Sure, why not? You're probably
We're at a wedding.
For my lackluster dancing abilities.
Spine Crusher sees Zara and Malik dancing and just mouths like,
Your passive perception, I'd say.
Oh, I know. I am not seeing it.
Yeah.
you're just ignoring it.
Yeah, or at least okay.
Not
So
even acknowledging it on some
deception
level.
check to see if you can successfully play it off that you didn't see that against Spine Crusher's passive.
Against my passive.
Oh, I failed 8.
8 versus.
Only barely failed.
So Spine Crusher, you get the sense that Zara is at least abandoning you in order to go dance and saying, but not entirely, unkindly. It's sort of like this, like it's almost like a sorry kind of thing.
Yeah.
He looks like he needs our help.
In that shit pile. We'll keep an eye on it. Like if it actually really goes downhill, we can just banish him again.
Okay, perfect. That sounds great. He seems like Arlington, so he can go wrestle.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you and Malik go ahead and dance. Performance checks from the two of you.
I plan on doing the dirty dancing, the
Time of my life. Yep.
10.
Performance. You said an 8.
8. Guys are pretty bad.
We're middle school dancers and we know
Yeah.
it, but it's okay.
Yeah. It's kind of the song, like you're getting ready to like slow dance or something because like everyone else is, but you're not really sure of their foot, so you do the 2-step. Yeah, that's
I'm
about
like the guy at the gym, and I'm like, and then I feel like I did something, but like I didn't.
You just kind of like Zara, your feet don't leave the floor, but your belly just kind of lifts for a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing her out in Spine Crusher's direction.
Oh god damn it.
Like, do you want me to do another performance check for that?
Are you gonna try to make me save him?
Yeah, yep. Sure am.
Yeah, alright.
Matt.
Yeah. To see if you can do it well enough, we'll call it sleight of hand. To see if you can like not just yo-yo her out at Spine Crusher, but like actually,
Yeah.
6?
18.
Oh, 18.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
Yeah, you kind of do it in a way that's a little bit more artless, so you're good about it. Zara, you have a chance to try and rescue Spine Crusher, if for only a moment, as the song is changing, and you have a very fine opportunity to maybe turn this into like sort of a do-si-do sort of thing. What do? Do you change partners?
See, okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to, but I feel like picking either of them is a terrible choice.
Choices. You can go for Spine Crusher, leaving her to go with Malik or someone else, or you can, go for her and then leave Spine Crusher to a chance to run away.
I'll go for her.
Okay. So at that point, I'm not going to let you make you roll for it, but I'd say that it is a kind of this, almost. It's done seamlessly enough that it kind of throws her off for a moment as you take her hand and pull her away from Spine Crusher. She kind of keeps step with you. It's a bit more of this sort of, kind of bouncing waltz. That's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you find your feet kind of falling naturally into the rhythm. Spine Crusher, what do? Is you find Zara, by virtue of Malik spinning and sort of casting her out like a fishing line, is able to relieve you from this tense conversation.
I quickly make my way off of the dance floor and back over to the bar for another fire ale.
Okay.
Try to do it like stealthily,
There's no line at the bar.
I'm trying to hide, kind of.
What you do notice, though, is you see it looks like the Duke is currently chewing out Bertram. Listen, I don't know what you are serving, but you're not serving people something. It needs to be stronger. Look around. They are miserable. Oh, that, but I think I need to go chew out that the conductor. He's not playing anything lively enough. Good God. Well, what do you want me to do? I'm just saying, have you been serving them? Yes, I've been serving them drinks all day. They've been drinking all day. They were here in the morning. Look, this one right here. What do you want me to do? Have you ever tried to get a Goliath drunk?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Another fire ale, please. Do you mind if I hang behind the bar with you for a while? I won't cause any trouble.
You won't cause any more trouble, you mean? I recognize you. You were here the other night. You were the one that accosted my daughter.
That's a way to put it. Do you ever recognize that those you love sometimes need to be taught lessons?
I think that my daughters have learned more than enough lessons for a lifetime. They've had more than enough challenges they've faced, and it's not your job, sir, to teach them lessons. It is mine to teach them the ways of this world, and I will not have any man smacking my daughters and then drinking my ale. Bertram, you've been serving this man. Lewis, I can't keep track of everyone that. So, I've been trying, my lord, but don't call me lord. No one's lord anymore.
Tell me, Duke. Did he serve my new fire ale to me yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Tell me, Duke. Then what is my job?
Job. Who are you, anyways? I don't recall seeing any other Goliaths on the invitation on this. You're the Fagandali side, then.
The name is Spinecrusher.
It's a laughable name. Did you give that yourself?
Is there like a roll for keep calm? A composure check?
Wisdom, yeah. Make a wisdom save.
Yeah, okay. Because I gotta make a real life roll. Okay. I shouldn't have brought it up. Wisdom save, that'd be a 6.
Not calm, this man
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with my Ursus dice. Check her out on Instagram. She made us Mates of Fate dice, and they're awesome.
Can't confirm.
All right, 14.
Better. You're breathing through your nostrils, and you're clearly agitated, but...
I have my hand on the bar, and I'm squeezing it as hard as I can, channeling my anger.
You also...
and distaste for this man into the bar.
At the same time, you can also... Or you're rational enough to recognize that you are in the wrong here, and that you did something that... If it was your daughter, you'd probably be standing up for them, too. So you... Yeah, you just have that feeling of kind of like shame sticking to you, like grime that doesn't come off no matter how you wash your hands. You hate that feeling.
At the same time, I also dislike this guy.
Just personally, yeah.
Yeah. Good day, Duke.
It is.
I turn my shoulder to him and stand towards the bar.
He looks at Bertram, gives him just like a single point of his finger, and then a glare that makes it exactly clear what he means. And he turns and walks off towards the conductor. So, back on the dance floor, Adraxel, what are you doing at this moment as Gravendor has parted ways, looking to try and find Zara, but instead looks to be dancing with one of the other Fergandali guests?
I'm gonna find somebody else to dance with. I'm enjoying myself.
Okay.
If I can't find anybody, I'm just gonna kind of dance with myself.
Make a perception check.
Can do. Nope, that's performance. 18.
18. Let's see. With an 18, you see the sort of androgynous dwarvish person. Looks to be like either a clean-shaven dwarf or a dwarven woman, but kind of standing there awkwardly off to the side and everything. Doesn't seem to know what to do with their hands or anything at this part of the night. Looking awkward. I have a picture. Let me drop that in the chat.
Great. You look like you would be hardy in combat. Would you like to dance?
You're asking? Sure.
Great.
Sure. Okay.
I'll lead. I'm extremely good at it.
Great, because I am shite.
Perfect.
Takes your... Is it left hand? Right?
No, you just... I mean, you do whatever you want. There's not rules for this. And I just start dancing badly.
My hands... Sorry, it's kind of hard to keep them up. You're
Yeah,
tall.
this is what I'm saying. Stout. Hardy in combat. Am I right?
Yes. not very good at this sort of thing.
You've been in a lot of fights.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing to fight?
I mean, like a person, or you mean like a monster?
I don't know. What brings you the most joy after you shed blood?
Well, my favorite is probably bandits. If they're, especially if they've like terrorized a town or
Classic.
just,
You ever
you-
clear out like a goblin encampment? I mean, that's just the best.
Goblins are the fucking worst. God,
I know.
do you really want to dance, or are we just doing this because we feel like we have to dance?
I like dancing.
All right, can
It
I
gets-
put my arms down? It's kind of.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fine. It gives me
just-
something to do with my body when I'm not fighting. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Huh, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I'm Ririk, by the way.
Adrax of Storm members.
It's a
Well
pleasure. Well met. What brings you here?
A time travel mishap. You want to get a drink?
Yeah.
All right. Excuse me. Time traversing.
They kind of like looked at you, a little, dumbfounded by like the correction at first, thinking like it was just like a strange kind of joke that you were making, and then like, oh wait, what? Follows you over towards the bar.
This is not
Um,
romantic, by the way. I just like making new friends.
Oh, sure.
Great.
Yeah.
When I scan the dance floor, do I see Spinecrusher or Zero or Malik?
You see Zara with Volvea and Malik. Malik, what are you doing at the moment?
I was gonna say, can we see the bride and groom yet? Like, are they out there?
Make an investigation check.
Let's see, hold on. 18.
With an 18, you look around and you don't see them. What's more is off to the corner, guys. You're kind of like looking around, trying to see where they are. Like the first person to actually go, like, not just like peeking around, but like walking around to look. You don't see them, and most of the people are kind of so distracted by the festivities that they haven't even thought of it. I mean, we've all been to weddings where you're just so caught up in the tasty hors d'oeuvres and the cocktail hour that you forget all about the fact that, oh yeah, it's a wedding. And for a moment, looking off to the side, you can see there is you see the halfling wedding planner who is having an animated terse conversation with one of the other guests from Fergandal. She's... I don't know. What do you want me to do? You can make what's your passive perception?
I 17.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're able to hear. I don't know. I thought they went back towards the nuptial tent and all that, but I just went to check and they weren't there. I don't know what you want me to do. I understand that you have a very tight schedule, but I don't understand why are you so much more concerned about the fact that we can't keep to the schedule than the fact that the bride and groom are missing? And then he says, I don't know, maybe it's because I had everything listed out. We have a very tight deadline, and the fact that I feel like it's not really anyone appreciates the work I'm putting into this. I think this is a little bit more important than Hi! Oh, it's a great party. Thank you. Yes, make sure you save room for the main course. It's going to be great. I don't know what the hell you think is going to happen the next time you want to try and plan a person's wedding, and if they find out that what happened at the last wedding that you helped to plan. Oh, I don't know. They went fucking missing! And then the halfling kind of like, oh god, you're right. Oh my god, this is a disaster. We have to find them, but we can't let anyone know, or else the party's gonna be ruined. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh god, fuck. Fuck. Hey, yeah, can we get maybe some more over? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Oh, what am I gonna do? Back on the dance floor. Bolvea and Zara you are dancing, and it's getting to be a bit more lively, and everything from the slow dance and the waltz and everything has now kind of evolved into this almost sort of folksy, upbeat thing. It seems maybe that you're passive. I'll say that you noticed the Duke, after talking to the barkeep and Spine Crusher about something, you noticed that he went over towards the conductor and that you saw the other night, and kind of gave a terse, "What the fuck are you doing?" At which point the music kind of kicked up to something lively. A lot more of the people got in. They're starting to let loose a bit more. So, with that, it's sort of a kind of an improv, sort of common folk dance. You kind of pick up the moves more or less as you go along. Make an intelligence check to see how well you're able to pick up on the movements, the pattern.
9.
Badly. You are clapping. Oh, a moment too late.
I'm not good at this.
Low. Oh, everything. And she does it effortlessly, flawlessly. You can't help but feel a little off-put by it. Shouldn't affect the feeling of like there being this sort of balance of power between the two of you. It's weird, but she looks at you. Your friend. How well do you know him?
Saved my life a couple times. But now he's a fucking idiot.
He's definitely that.
I think he's got a good heart, but God, sometimes you just like look, and I kind of like gesture, hopefully, like at the interaction that Spine Crusher just had with the Duke. Now,
With her father, yeah.
Yeah, like it's...
You look over, you see Spine Crusher like taking a large chug of fire ale, and just like some of the fire ale just dribbling. No?
No.
Man.
You got cut off.
Yeah.
Oh, I got cut off. I never got my fire ale. We'll
No.
get to that then.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll be like, the consequences of his actions. If you kept interrogating him, he never would have found out. No more booze.
Oh, I guess if I just held him up a little bit longer, maybe my dad wouldn't have had to feel like he was protecting his daughters or something like that. Ever since Mom... God, anyways, what about you? What's your story? Your idea to give my sister the beer?
No. But I should have stopped it. But also I feel like, well, tonight's gonna be a learning experience for a lot of people. And also, don't worry, I'm gonna check on her in like an hour and has plus her restoration, so she'll be fine.
Thank you. The song kind of comes to an end, and well, I'm glad that you were forthright and upfront with me. I appreciate that. We can't choose everything about the people that we accompany, people who accompany us, but if he's got a good heart, and you really do believe that.
I do. I mean, this is coming from me. He's got a lot to learn. I've got a lot to learn, but the only way you learn is by doing.
And the thick head of his, you think he actually can learn?
Yeah, no, he has.
Good.
Right, go find someone that can actually dance with you.
No, I don't really feel like dancing.
I'm gonna backflip over and say, huh? Huh?
Charisma check with advantage.
Not 20.
Well,
Holy
I
smokes.
didn't feel like dancing, but holy shit.
Yeah, everyone's a better dancer.
Show me what you can do.
Alright, you guys have fun. I'm gonna dip out of the dancing circle for now.
All right.
And dance.
Saturday Night Fever just starts coming on the,
I'm gonna, while I'm dancing, I'm gonna say, did you notice the bride and groom weren't here? I overheard the wedding planner talking about how they were missing.
What?
Yeah, I just heard it.
She walks away And now you're
Wait,
dancing.
wait.
She storms straight over to the wedding planner. What the fuck is going on? Kidding me? And, yeah, so Spine Crusher back at the bar.
What do you mean I've been cut off?
You heard him. He was literally right here. I don't know what you want me to do. I mean,
You
cut
ever
off.
get sick and tired of working for men like that?
Are you really going to try and pull the? Or do you want to? Are you tired of working for the man? Who's?
Are you? Are you?
That boat out there is my way back home. After this, I don't want to be marooned for giving you a beer. I'm sorry. You seem like a nice enough child smacker, but I don't No, you're cut off, pal. All right.
I don't want the drink. It's not about the drink.
It's the principle of the thing. Tell you what.
It's about men like that.
Man, like what? He's a nice guy. He's got like a lot of responsibilities. And what do you mean, men like that?
Can I get another?
He's
Yeah, can I
royal.
get another as well?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, Drexa.
Hey, Spine Crusher. Thank you.
Yep.
Clap
There you
Spine
go.
Crusher on the shoulder. I'll be over here. Oh, I cheers, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, pal, I'm sorry. I really am. That doesn't mean you can't have a good time. Look, I'm not drinking.
Like I said, it's not about the drink. It's about royalty.
Oh,
They think they're better. Don't you think they think they're better than us?
I'll tell you what, some of them are better than a lot of the assholes I've met. You think that just because somebody's had an easy life means that they haven't had a hard life too?
Sorry, I can't agree with you. They sit in their castles and sit upon their thrones, and they look down on people like us. They don't respect us.
Here's the
They don't
thing,
respect you. You know what you are to them. You know what you are to the Duke.
I serve drinks. That doesn't make me a servant. There's a difference. You can serve without being a servant. He treats me pretty damn well. A lot fucking better than the people like you and me would have treated me in jobs in the past. I've poured drinks in the gutter, and I'm pouring drinks right now at a wedding for, well, the former Duke of the Westfold. So if you ask me, it's not even the pay. The treatment, the dignity, the goddamn courtesy they treat even someone as low as me with. I'll give you an example. He actually knows my fucking name. Boss I had last place knew nothing. Look, the Duke, yeah, look, he doesn't like you right now because you smacked his daughters around. What did you expect?
Because they were spoiled.
They lost their mother last year.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well,
Not only that, but they've been under a hell of a lot of stress ever since their son. Well, that's a whole nother thing. Look, my point is, you can't go around just assuming that just because somebody has a lot of coin in their pocket doesn't mean that they got other things weighing them down. I'd give you a drink so maybe you could be able to see things better, but, I can't. Sorry.
Spine Crusher thinks back to the conversation with the guy who was talking about Krustak earlier and thinks about how he said he hasn't necessarily had the same experience as we had with Krustak. And Spine Crusher makes the connection with the Duke. He doesn't say this out loud. This is everything he's thinking.
Look,
And he just looks down at him. Perhaps you're right.
hey. One, I'm a bartender, so I know people better than you. Two,
Oh, that's okay.
one of the perks of knowing people better, being able to see things that other people don't notice, is that I noticed that one of the other half-orcs around here is carrying a flask on her. So, if you really feel like you need to get yourself a drink on, go talk to her, all right? She's got stuff that's a fuckload stronger than what I've got if it's going to get her feeling tipsy, all right?
It was good chatting with you.
Yeah, you too. Hey. You'll be all right, man. You can't judge a book by its cover, you know?
Well, from the sounds of it, maybe not this book. We'll see about all the other books.
All right. Yeah, what can I get you? Shirley Temple, you got it. Sorry.
Fuck Shirley Temple. Who's Shirley Temple?
There's this temple in
Yeah.
Surely you've heard of it.
Surely.
Yeah.
Sure. The Surly Temple, yeah. All right. Canon. That's canon now. All right.
I see it in the chat now. Yeah.
So, yeah, Malik, you are left alone on the dance floor doing your thing, as Bolvea is right now has stormed off to go and raise hell with the wedding planner. Zara, make a perception check as this is going on.
Oh shit. 11.
Nothing. Yeah, you're just kind of having like this sort of moment of not really knowing. You know, people have this moment as well at weddings where you're not quite doing anything. You're just sort of on your own. You've got your drink. You're not really sure what to do next. Food sounds good. Actually, you're starting to smell. Good. Smells like maybe some kind of like roasted chicken and some kind of a gravy. You're not quite sure. Is it mushrooms? Is it?
That time of the night, it's snack time.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's sort of like a white wine mushroom sauce or chicken that you're smelling. Something roasty and
Yep.
delicious. And where the hell are they even cooking that right
No, I'm beelining in.
Ugh. So you're gonna go follow your nose, try and find that.
Yeah.
Draxa, you and Ririk are, kind of sitting there, bar side. So, yeah, I mean, there was this one camp where, they went to the village and they burned it out, and it was horrible, But we ended up finding they took a cart back to their camp. The dumb bastards took a cart back. So all we had to do was follow the tracks from the wheels through the mud and the grass and everything. Went right there. They couldn't, if they didn't even bother to cover it.
That is preposterous.
No, you're telling me. But then again, that's why they were bandits, I guess. You couldn't really make a living doing anything else.
When I was a youngin', I was escorting a wagon, and we were ambushed by what at the time we thought were kobolds, and it turns out they were actually a bunch of changelings. They came back weeks later and just robbed us dry. They took our clothes, our weapons, everything. Ha! That was an adventure. When we found them, we slaughtered them and left nothing but their bones. Good times. Good times.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you know that when you slaughter a changeling, their bones change shape? They go it's like they have memory, and they take the last several shapes that they had while they were alive. It's very interesting. I'm a biology fan.
No, sorry. The stomach's not. Oh,
Oh, did you eat the shrimp?
what? Make a dexterity saving throw with advantage
God damn it.
because you have danger sense.
I do have danger sense. God damn it. 21.
You get out of the way.
Yeah, you and the shrimp, I can tell. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Better
Is
out
the
than
shrimp
in, eh?
poisoned?
Sorry.
It's fine. It's a party. What is party without a little bit of vomit?
Does Spine Crusher see this?
Yeah, you're still by the bar, right? So,
Does Spine Crusher, can Spine Crusher, so he sees this. Spine Crusher wants to look around and see if he sees anybody else that looks like they may be getting sick. Or maybe doesn't look well.
investigation check or medicine check, really. Medicine check.
Medicine check? Okay.
Yep. This I realize I just turned this wedding into the plot of Airplane.
Yeah.
Sorry.
13.
What we need is someone who had not the. We need a cleric who had the chicken and not fish.
Excuse me, stewardess. I speak giant.
Sorry,
Like,
Mike.
I prepare lesser restoration for every party because
Yeah.
I'm like, someone's gonna get alcohol poisoning and I'm going to need it. Hasn't been wrong yet.
Okay. Give it Ash.
You
You
hear
are
what I got, Matt? I got 13.
13. Okay.
13. Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember what I asked. Medicine check. Yeah. All right.
I'm looking to see if
All right.
anything's fishy, and I don't mean that as a pun.
With a 13, you notice that the shrimp is probably undercooked, and based on everything before, you're probably like thinking the same. Like, but you don't necessarily have reason to suspect foul play.
Okay. All right.
Shrimp was bad.
Mhm.
Assholes didn't bother to learn how to cook shrimp right. Yeah. So, you do notice that other people are like running off towards the woods, though. A few people like, excuse me, I'm just going to. It's so hot here.
This wedding's weird.
Spine Crusher's going to make his way towards the kitchen.
So-
He's going to do a good deed. He's going to make it up to the Duke.
All right, so there's not really a kitchen so much as a cooking area. So off towards the
Yeah.
woods, the shade,
Yeah.
there's a section where you can see they've made like a little clearing, and there's a couple of pots and grills impromptu and set up some of the braziers where you can see indeed there is a set of chickens sort of set up on a rotisserie. God, those are seasoned well.
So I see
History
the shrimp.
history check.
Oh, history check.
Yeah.
That would be a 18.
You notice as you look there at the kobold who is putting spices onto the chicken that you recognize some of the spices and everything in the sense is reminiscent of like maybe almost a more rudimentary form of the same sort of spices and barbecue that the Burning Isles are famous for. Yeah, this looks like this is
Where it started.
Yeah. You could
He's
have
looking at
been
the Colonel Sanders right now.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, like before he started
Cobalt
franchising.
standards.
So I was just gonna try to look for the shrimp and just toss them, but I'm kind of enamored by the smell and the fact that I'm probably in like cuisine royalty. It's culinary royalty. Excuse me, kobold creature. Where is the shrimp?
Shrimp. It's on the platters. I said that on hours ago. What are you talking about with the shrimp?
You put all the shrimp on one platter.
No, not all the shrimp. They had it, then they took it, and they put it in the bucket, and they took the. What? Why? Is someone complaining about the shrimp?
He takes a cleaver and like
It's
into a stump.
It's not cooked. It needs to be cooked. Nobody cooked the shrimp, and you're serving it to the guests, and they're all going to be sick, and the wedding will be ruined. You need to toss the shrimp.
Like a salad?
No, like into the ocean. Send them home.
Oh. Well, what if we just cook them then? What is?
Well, they've been sitting out for a while. How long has it been since we started eating food? Several hours.
What are we talking about? We've had the shrimp since. Oh. Oh.
There it is.
That was the shrimp from.
Are you the cook?
I am the cook.
Oh,
But,
dear.
He was the cook.
but. I told my assistant to get me. Now!
And then at that point, you see this kind of oafy-looking, man come up. Oh, hi there, Diggle. What is it?
Frog. Where did you get the shrimp?
You said it was the bucket with the green top.
Yes, I did say that. Why is that bucket with a green top still sealed? Shut.
Oh. Oh, that one looked green. Is that one not green?
Fucking colorblind.
Virgo? Tell you what. What color is this apple?
That's green.
You fucking idiot!
He throws the apple.
Oh my god, we're all gonna get. They're gonna leave me on the island. I'm not gonna get to go back home. This is horrible. Oh! Okay. No.
We can fix this. We can fix this.
You got a whole bunch of people sick, unless you have someone who can, like, cure an entire party of whatever ailments they're suffering. I don't see how the hell this is gonna get any better.
Well, let me see what I can do.
Open a restaurant. Now you're not gonna give me any money. I'm just gonna die on the island.
It will be okay. You won't lose your job. I know this for a fact because where I come from, what you're doing here, it's well known. I'll just leave it at that, okay?
Really?
Yes,
I have a following?
that's a way to put it. Your scents have a following. So,
He scampers up and down. Everything, his tail wags a bit up and down.
I walk out of the kitchen area and I look for Zara.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you find her. It's not such a big, place that you're unable to
I
find.
was heading towards the delicious smell of
Yeah,
wine.
you kind of.
Chicken.
We'll say for this, sake of it, Zara, you find the smell of that chicken, and it is, good.
I figured out where I want to invest.
Okay. We're having a bit of a problem here in the kitchen. Is there something I can help you with? Is there... Oh god, did you have the shrimp?
No.
Oh my god, okay. I mean, oh, okay. That's great. That's cool. Cool.
Why?
Do you who was this teller? Zara. The shrimp.
The shrimp that he got was actually the shrimp that we caught while we were out at sea last week. That I told him was supposed to be thrown away
Sweet.
last week.
And it also hasn't been cooked.
Well, it's been cooked, but it's also...
Oh, it was cooked, but it's bad.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can do, Zara? For the
How many
crowd.
people?
How many people at this wedding?
Well, how many people ate the shrimp is the question.
Man. I don't know. I didn't just see her cooking. You have to ask the wedding planner that.
I can
Or the
fix
catering staff. I don't know.
maybe.
I know that they've been going back and forth and back and forth. They got a couple platters, so oh no, unless it's like there's probably a few people eating almost all of them. But other
Say less than 10, because if it's not less than 10, you're fucked. If it's less than 10, I can fix it. Because if it's more than 10,
go pick the 10 most important looking people, or the 10 most hurt looking people, I guess. And if they're important,
triage them in the middle. I understand.
Really? Sounds good. I'm diggable, by the way.
I'm there. Did you invent this spice mix?
Yeah. Same thing.
Okay. I'm gonna reach in my pocket, and I'm gonna pull out 50 gold.
She's Colonel Sanders.
Yeah. Early investor.
Yeah, no.
Look at me. I'm Colonel Sanders now.
If there's double this if the shrimp thing doesn't go over terribly.
Huh? I know how to cook shrimp. I really do.
Is he colorblind or something?
That guy? Yeah.
Yeah, you
That
really
guy-
gotta put like little symbols on there as well, or else this is just gonna happen again.
I can't read or write.
Symbols like stars and shit.
Good point. Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
shit, the chicken! He goes and turns back around and starts like turning it.
I call first dibs on the first piece of chicken that's done.
Oh, here.
He kind of rips off a wing and hands it to you.
You can take this to go.
All right.
God damn it.
I
see what you did there.
I'm just gonna
You're
eat it
right.
straight. One, I trust this guy, and two, if I misguided, if I mistrust him, it's just gonna be one less person I'm gonna be able to unfood poisoning.
Okay. Yeah, you go back out there, and there are a number of people. It looks much emptier. The dance floor is like just one of the identical twins and everything, just dancing, and then you can see she's kind of like spinning around with the youngest. Looks pretty happy. But otherwise, you can see a lot of the dignitaries and other people have kind of gone off because they're. You notice there's a sound coming from the tree line.
Oh god! Oh.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, this took a turn.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go find Beatrix first,
Okay.
because I 100% know she ate the shrimp, and she's important. And I also feel like she probably also has alcohol poisoning. So 2 birds, 1 stone. It'll be great. 3 birds, 1 stone. I don't know. She's getting a lesser restoration.
Okay. Yeah, you go or make an investigation check for me.
Oh god. 11.
Okay. No, you're not quite sure where she is. You're looking around.
I check under tables.
No luck. The youngest one who you'd seen hiding under the
Yeah.
table is currently on the dance floor.
God damn it! I was gonna ask her.
What you do know is that she is an observant one, though.
Yeah, so that was my plan. It's like if I can find the littlest one,
She's
she
right there
probably
on the dance floor.
Oh, perfect. I'll be like, hey, you know what your sister is? I think she had bad shrimp. Did you eat any shrimp?
No.
Do you know who ate the shrimps?
Oh, yes. So there was a fellow. I like your horns, by the way.
Oh,
Uh, Very pretty. There's a
girl myself.
Beatrix had them. She went off towards the woods that way on the north side of the beach. There are a lot of people from the groom side that were eating.
Yeah, I don't care about them.
Okay. My uncle did too. He's my dad's brother. And
Definitely top on the list then.
what's that?
Nothing. Keep going.
Yeah, he had a couple of them. So he's definitely.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And then I know also one of my older sisters had them too.
Which one?
Well, not Bovea. Not Bovega either. It was. Sorry, there's so much happening.
So many of them.
I think it was Mearston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just I'm really tempted to invite her on this adventure, but also yeah, let's do it. You wanna solve a shrimp mystery with me?
Oh, okay. Sure. Sarah, as you turn around, you see. So you see a figure that you haven't seen. Well, you certainly haven't seen.
Maybe this girl shouldn't solve the shrimp mystery with me.
I'd say no. I'd say you turn around, and you see a figure that kind of freezes you in your tracks. They don't recognize you or even notice you, but you do notice a figure kind of adorned in Ugrashili garb. And she is, well, she's got not the white hair that you remember, but you see an elven woman, who's kind of thin, lithe, high cheekbones, and kind of this piercing gaze. You definitely recognize her. Make a history check to see.
I give myself guidance because I've been rolling so bad all night. Or no, this would be too. I'd be more shocked by this. I don't think I would have had time to prepare or anything. Yeah, that's an 8, baby.
8.
Yeah, that's an 8. I would roll
There's
really bad.
something about this woman. You recognize her, but you can't quite place her. Damn it. You've seen her.
She's elvish. Does she look young now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's probably was old when I met her. Do I have any reason to believe? Do I believe she's from Higuri Shell or any of the colleges or anything? I'm trying to like.
You haven't met her, you don't know. You just have a glance and you see a familiar face, but it looks younger. Like if it would be akin to like thinking maybe you saw the person's daughter is the closest thing to what that is.
Damn it. Alright.
With your passive, or make an insight check though, as we walk by.
Okay. 24. You picks up.
You don't know. You don't recognize her too terribly well. As you walk by, though, kind of like, what the hell? That's weird. You turn back around to make one more kind of passing chance glance at this figure, and in that, you happen to catch this look that she gives the conductor of the, spectral symphony. It's this sort of coy smile that vanishes from her face just a moment later.
I saw you picked up on that smile.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn to the youngest daughter. I'd like to think I'm pretty perceptive, but honestly, I think you're more perceptive than me. I'm starting to think my shrimp mystery might be a distraction.
Distraction? From what?
Something else. I don't know. You've been observing this whole time. What weird things have you noticed about the wedding?
Well, I
Symphony's
noticed
a little weird.
the symphony. Yeah, it seems like it's not very good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that he was like one of the best conductors, that they had, but I don't know. It just seems like he's not very good. I don't know. And then on top of that, there were lots of people talking about boring stuff, Mostly a lot of them were kind of upset at my dad for everything that went on. And then there was also people who were kind of talking about the Duke, but they weren't pointing at my dad, they were pointing at my uncle. And then, I don't know, they were also it was weird. There was, at one point, I saw someone was standing off in the woods, and they were talking to the kitty cat man about something, and they shook hands. I don't know.
Interesting. Seems like our mystery's just gotten bigger.
Wait. I think it was her. Yeah, her. And points over at the mother of the groom.
The kitty cat man was talking to her.
Mm-hmm. So what's a shrimp mystery? I've never been on a shrimp mystery before.
The mystery is who ate the shrimps, because the shrimps were bad.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, we've already got a couple people. But I think whatever's going on right now might be a bigger mystery than that.
Okay. Am
I
doing good?
Yeah.
Good. It's like,
You're doing real good. I want to try something.
can't wait to tell Beatrice on my very first adventure.
I would like Ooh. I'd like to find maybe like Adraxa, or anyone in the party, or
Yeah, you see you see all. I think. Yeah, you know where Spine Crusher is. You see Malik and you see Adraxa. At this point in time, you also hear a bit of an argument starting to erupt between, well, the former Duke, the patriarch of the Tawny family, and, well, the wedding planner. Yes, sir, I completely understand your frustration. You understand my frustration. Where are they? At this point, you can see the sister of the groom, the Ferganelli Knight, come up as well. Where's who? Your brother, my daughter. Where's Viola? What? They're missing? How has no one paid attention to where they are after the wedding? Although they went off to the tent. That's I know. I don't want to picture it. Where no one bothered to check up on them? Well, listen. This is everything is perfectly fine. They probably went off newlyweds. You know, like squirrels climbing a tree or something. I don't know. The point is that oh, forget I said that. My point is that everything is going to be fine. We can start a search party. Yes, a search party right away. Except everyone's kind of sick at the moment. It looks like there's a few people. Oh.
I feel great. This party's great.
Oh my God! He comes over to you. Listen, you have I ever told you? You have always been, my favorite, and that you are not a wedding crasher, but a wonderful, wonderful person who can help me out of a bind. Please, please, please. Yes, thank you.
Oh, I definitely crashed this wedding. And I'd like to help you. It's both.
Great,
when I finally fucking show up.
great. Well then, great. Could you please, pretty please, if I will forever in your debt, if you could maybe just help me find the bride and groom at the wedding.
You lost the bride and groom?
Oh my god.
At this point, everyone is
Why?
like, suddenly, like everyone who's still there looks, and it's just like scandal and everything. Bovea's arms are crossed.
Well, no wonder you need help. Of course we can help you find the bride and groom. We must organize a search party. Come on.
You can, yeah. So you hear at this point a shout, a scream, a sound almost like a thunderbolt in reversed, and it just, and then another scream from the woods, from the tree line farther to the north. You can see Bevigda, and she's carrying as best she can Shire, who looks to have a bloodied face and torso. Help me!
Alright, yeah, nope, I'm running over there.
We book it.
Okay.
How fucked up is he?
Bovea comes just full charging. What's going on? And then Bevigda just, we saw them that way. They were taking them up the slope. There's something up there. It looked like, I don't know. It looked like an entrance. There are shapes moving. There's shadows on the hill. Beatrice went out to find them, to follow them. Went to follow who? It's Fira and Saraband. They were up there, and Shire went to try to call out to stop them. There's a flash, like...
Flash, like what?
Shire, you dumb bastard.
Alright, I'm gonna look at him.
He's hurt. badly.
All right. Like bleeding out or like.
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, let's.
It looks like it caught him like square in the chest.
Sarah, if you could please not let that one die,
Yep.
that'd be great.
Yeah. No shit. All right. I'm gonna cast a 4th level cure wounds.
Okay.
It's one less person I can save from shrimp poisoning.
Spine crushers, we should go after them.
23.
Yeah. Okay. You cast a spell.
Please tell me it works.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. You're able to stabilize and heal him a good bit. He's certainly not in, the best condition. But coughs and
I think I have some old shitty healing potions in here that have probably been in my inventory for too long.
is Harrison. Harrison and others. They took Bride and Groom up the hill. I don't know what they're planning.
Oh shit.
Can't be good.
Alright.
My dance partner?
I don't know if he's been charmed or enchanted something, but
Right.
the way he sprung on me, I wasn't expecting to think I'm sorry. And she just
No time to waste. Come on, we gotta move.
Alright, wait, too useful here. Wait, we identified, or I identified some people that could help us that probably have shrimp poisoning. Let's I want to unshrimp poison them first.
Do you want us to wait for you, or do you want us to get
No,
a move on?
Get a head start.
at this point, Beauvais just looks. They got my sister up there. I'm not letting them hurt her. Come on, let's go.
All right,
She just starts moving without you.
I'll start
I
running
have to
with
go get
Bolea.
I don't have like any of my armor or weapons or anything on me.
Is it still in the feather house?
Yeah, because I'm dressed for the wedding.
Unfeather the house.
Do you call that to me?
Yeah, unfeather the house!
Oh shit! Grab the feather, and as I'm running, normally we make this perfect circle, but I'm doing it as I'm running, so the door's super long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you open. Yeah, at that point, the entire door just sort of swings out. Yeah. This is
The whole crowd sees us.
Yeah. The Vigda kind of Shire. I'm sorry. Normally my curiosity would get the better of me, and I'd run off to see what the hell that is about. I'm not gonna leave you for now.
You guys carry fucking healing potions?
Weren't expecting we'd have to.
I'll probably never use it anywhere. Or I will, and I'll regret it. Let's toss them a, yeah, why not? Toss them a potion of healing superior.
Holy shit! You finished all your video games with a full inventory because you didn't want to use anything.
Yeah,
did you?
and now I'm like, I gotta use some of these bitches. I don't know where it came from, but it's been in here for too damn long.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
That is 8, 4 plus 4. Please be a good roll. It's another 20 healing.
Okay, he is.
Drink that while I kill your fucking the Vigda's uncle of shrimp poisoning or whatever.
All right. With that, yeah, Shire comes up, sits himself up. And I won't let him get the drop on me again. The Vigda, you've got to take care of your sister. I'm going with you. No, you're not. You're not. You're hurt. No, I'm not going to let him do that to you. Like hell, I can take care of myself, and you're going to bloody well learn that. I learned that. I'm stubborn. Sorry. He gets up. Thank you.
Save a life or something. I don't know.
Well,
I'll be there soon. Don't die until I get there. Jesus.
All right. With that, it goes charging up. You guys all, we'll say for the sake of brevity, that you'll go ahead. Do you have to do a dice roll to see how many people, or is it just a set amount?
Oh, that I can heal from shrimp poisoning?
From
It's
shrimp-
an amount of spell slots I want to use.
What do you? So yeah, how many people do you want to save? Considering that like some people are probably worse than others, there's different
All right, so I'll use 2 spell slots on the people that look the shittiest.
Make a medicine check too.
Okay. 14.
14. Yeah, with a 14, you get the sense that you don't have to go too hard on this. A lot of the people are going to be inconvenienced. You're not so sure that anyone is. Some of the people who have been drinking a lot are going to be dehydrated enough to where this will pose a health risk, but otherwise, people will survive this. It's just that they're
Alright. So I'm gonna do 2 spell slots on the people that look the shittiest. Like, I'm like, ooh, I can't in good conscience leave you alone without someone making sure you're in the recovery position. And then 3 spell slots on the people that look the most useful.
Okay. Yeah. The Duke and you can see there are a number of there's a Fergandali and a Kanyuri. Interesting enough. Oh, and you also see Vixola, who is looking pretty rough.
Alright, yeah.
as well.
Gotta help Grandma.
Yeah. Alright, I unpoisoned their shrimp.
Okay. Go ahead and mark those spell slots.
Yeah, I did. Thank God Lesser Restoration's a 2nd level. Hopefully I wasn't gonna use those anyway, maybe, who knows.
I'm sure it's fine.
I hold on to shit for too long. I gotta start doing shit, alright.
Spine Crusher, you come back out of the Feather House fully armed.
Chainmail and a shield and
Fuck
weapons.
up.
Bevigda, Volvea kind of impatiently standing ahead, like, what are you waiting for? Now! Come on! And then the rest of you standing there on the beach. The wedding. Forget it. The hell is a wedding without a bride and a groom, after all? You look up to the slope above. And indeed, you do see dark shapes moving on the face of the cliff. Like ants swarming. What the hell are they doing? Whatever it is. Between the 4 of you, Shire, Volvea, and Bevigda, maybe Vixola if she starts feeling better. You think you can probably handle this? We'll find out next week.
Oh, you're gonna end it on that. Holy shit, well done.
Awesome.
Good game, you guys. Good game.
Awesome.
I
Yeah,
love
thanks,
D&D
Matt.
so
That's
much.
awesome.
Hmm.
Do we want to raid someone since we got like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
number of viewers? There's nobody we know streaming right now. We could just raid someone.
Do we know, so I can end the poll, what got to Beatrix first? The food poisoning or the alcohol?
I think it was a single beer, so most likely she could probably handle it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. What was the poll saying?
What I thought would fuck her up the most, because thought we were gonna find out faster, food poisoning or alcohol.
Ugh.
What did her in? What gave her the spins? The shrimp or the one fire ale?
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for being here so much. Please come back Saturday night and join us for Artema. We'll be having more adventures on the high seas. Join us in Discord Sunday night for Mate the Fate Family Jackbox. I say family because you're a family. Do not bring your kids.
Do not.
That's at 8:30, but the more the merrier. All are welcome. And I'm going to send us on a raid towards Dork Tales. They're playing Call of Cthulhu right now. I know them from Instagram. They're really nice. So let's all pop in and say hi and tell them Mates of Faint sent you guys. Thanks
All
for
right.
being here, guys. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.